Antisemitism has been a persistent shadow in human history, but its recent shift into the political mainstream in the United States demands our attention. It's no longer confined to the fringes, extremist groups, or dark corners of the internet. Instead, it's creeping into public discourse, political rhetoric, and even policy debates, threatening the values of inclusivity and justice we hold dear. As someone deeply affected by the impact of hatred, I want to explore what this shift means, why it's happening, and why we all need to care. First, let's consider what it means for anti-Semitism to move into the political mainstream. Historically, prejudice against Jewish people was often linked to far-right groups like white supremacists or neo-Nazis who pushed conspiracy theories about Jewish control or disloyalty. But now, these ideas are echoed in broader political spaces. We've seen public figures, from politicians to media personalities, use language that subtly or not so subtly reinforces stereotypes. This isn't just rhetoric. It's dangerous because it normalizes suspicion and dehumanization. For example, recent incidents like attacks on Jewish institutions or individuals show how words can fuel real-world harm. Why is this happening now? One factor is the polarization in our society. Social media platforms amplify extreme voices, letting divisive ideas spread faster than ever. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict also plays a role. Criticism of Israel sometimes veers into blaming Jewish Americans as a whole, reviving old stereotypes about dual loyalty. Data from organizations like the Anti-Defamation League shows a sharp rise in anti-Semitic incidents since October 2023, with a 361% spike in the months following the Israel-Hamas conflict. This mainstreaming of anti-Semitism affects everyone, not just Jewish Americans. When hatred becomes acceptable in political discourse, it erodes the civility we rely on for a functioning society. It's like a warning sign. When one group is scapegoated, others often follow. We've seen this with rising political violence, from attacks on elected officials' homes to violent protests. If we let anti-Semitism slide, we risk normalizing prejudice against any group. That's why this matters to all of us. So what can we do? Awareness is the first step. Calling out anti-Semitism when we see it, whether it's in a politician's speech or a social media post. Education is another. We need to teach history and religion in a way that counters stereotypes. Finally, we need courage. It's tempting to stay silent when hate is loud, but speaking up, even in small ways, can push back against this tide. I'm reminded of my own commitment to support friends through tough times, like attending a funeral despite complex traditions. That same resolve can inspire us to stand with communities facing hatred. In closing, the rise of anti-Semitism in America's political mainstream is a challenge we must face together. By staying informed, speaking out, and supporting one another, we can protect the values that make our democracy strong. The choice is ours.